Alright, so in this video, we are going to talk about the new FXDLS Brooklyn t-shirts for 2021, and we are going to outride our demons. Let's check it out. Alright, what is going on YouTube? BK Low is back in the building. And that's right, it's that time of year. I've been trying to do an annual t-shirt drop, and in this video I just kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about the design and who designed it, why I chose some of the imagery and words that I did, and how you could buy one if you're interested. So, I'm talking to you on December 14th right now. We are a week away from officially being in the winter. Although we're supposed to get like dumped on with snow here on the East Coast pretty soon. But it goes without saying that 2020 has been an extremely challenging year. For, I don't know, I feel like you'd be hard-pressed to find and talk to someone who's not going to tell you that 2020 has, you know, not been one of the most challenging years of their lives. I know it's definitely been for me, and definitely been for most people I know. You know, in the year 2020, especially with the pandemic, a lot of us had to come face-to-face with our darkest of demons, you know? We all faced our demons. We all came face to face with our demons in the year of 2020. And now, in the year of 2021, I felt it appropriate to have the theme that now that we've faced our demons, and we've all been challenged in ways that, you know, a year ago, I think most of us wouldn't even be able to comprehend. In 2021, it's time for us to outride our demons. It's time for us to tap out our demons. And don't get it twisted. When I say outride your demons in this t-shirt design, I'm not saying run away from your demons. I actually mean quite the opposite. You know, for a lot of us, this lifestyle that is centered around motorcycles that I live and a lot of us live, a big part of it is the mental health benefits, you know, and the positive aspects that we take from riding, and then we can bring back into our everyday lives, whether that's work, or whether that's spending time with friends and family, or whether that's just doing the right thing. The gains of riding a motorcycle are endless, and I think, you know, if you live this lifestyle, you know that. And for probably all of us, in some way, the demons that we face, whether it's anxiety, whether it's challenges at work, whether it's challenges in family or relationship, whether it's any challenge from things that we can't control, I've heard overwhelming anecdotals, and myself included, that riding a motorcycle is an extremely beneficial way to tackle some of those demons. So I don't want people to think that the idea behind that is like, hey, we all have our demons, get on your motorcycle and run away from them. I actually mean quite the opposite. Like that quote from Rumi, I believe it is, where it's like, you should not run away from your demons, or you should not run away from your fears. In fact, you should invite them to sit down and have tea with you. Well, my version of that is quite a little bit different. Yes, I agree, you shouldn't run away from your fears, you shouldn't run away from your demons, but me personally, I would invite them to have some high-octane cold brew with me, and at which case we would both hop on high-performance Dynas. And what I mean by outride is outride. Show them that you could be better. Defeat them. Tap them out. And that's kind of the messaging that I'm going in to 2021 with, which is we've seen it. We've all faced our fears in one way or another. many of us, myself included, still have to do that every day. Now in 2021, it's time for us to overcome. So that's it, man. We all got our demons. But in 2021, we're all gonna crush them. It's gonna be a great year for all of us. So now in terms of the imagery that I chose, you guys know, if you know my backstory, that I came from New York City punk and hardcore growing up. And that's aspects of my life that I continue to bring into my riding life. You know, especially motovlogging. So PMA, positive mental attitude, that comes directly from the Bad Brains. And looking at life, whether it's outriding your demons, facing your fears, under the lens of PMA, and looking at what can I gain from a hard situation? How can I get better? How can I become more creative to overcome whatever the situation is that I'm dealing with? All that PMA comes directly from the band, the Bad Brains. So most designs and most imagery that I use, I always try to have some sort of tribute or reference to the Bad Brains. I think more people who are listening to the Bad Brains and who are truly tapping into that PMA energy, you're going to be a happier and stronger person. So, of course, you should notice that in the image we do have the Bad Brains lightning bolt, and I kind of like that in the background. You know, looking at my demons that I'm out riding, you can see that bolt kind of attacking those demons, which is what I use to attack my demons. I really do believe in PMA. That is one of the ways that I grapple with and that I overcome my demons, for sure. PMA is a major part of that, so it definitely has to have a place in this design as we continue to pay tribute to the legendary Bad Brains. So yeah, that's really the gist of the whole design, right? Like, I definitely tried to incorporate a lot of my current riding style that's in there, right? No, I'm not doing burnouts on every ride I do, you know, I don't have the funds for to go through tires like that. But I wanted to make sure that the FXRT visual was present, you know, because that is the predominant build that I think a lot of people have been following my channel recently to check out in regards to that fairing and that build. You know, you got the Simpson Ghost Bandit Pony Boy, which I've been running this season. So like for the design, and what I've been trying to do with the last couple is I've been trying to have traits of the current riding season built in there to kind of have a crumb trail leading back to this entire journey of motorcycling. So when I go back and I look at this design, I'll remember, oh, that was 2020. That was the year that we were challenged in ways that we never thought were possible. And this was the way that we overcame and continue to overcome. Because yeah, you know, I can't tell you how many people have left comments, how many people I've talked to that just say like, hey, this, you know, motorcycling, riding in this time and this climate has been beneficial to me more than ever. So for a lot of people, it really solidified who they are as riders and had benefits of just dealing with hard times. This design was drawn up by Conrad SR out of Ohio. He actually did my 2019 design as well. So obviously give him a follow on Instagram. He's done plenty of other motovloggers designs, so check him out. He's definitely been around. So as for the run, in the first run of these, what I've been trying to do in regards to merch on this channel, especially thinking about this world of consumerism that we currently find ourselves living in, I want whatever merch I put in to kind of have a finite end to it, which could also add to the uniqueness and the exclusivity of what I'm putting out. And also, you know, I kind of just want to, me personally, cut out the middleman, where, you know what, like, I want to know who my artist is. I know who he is. We have conversations. He's out there in Ohio crushing it. So when you buy this t-shirt, number one, you're supporting an American artist out there in Ohio crushing it. Number two is I use a proper press, which is also out of Ohio. I know the person running it. I know who's printing the t-shirts. I know they're being compensated correctly. So again, when you buy this t-shirt, you're supporting an American company. And then finally, you guys know me, I'm coming out of Brooklyn, so when you buy this, well, it's hard for me to say that you're definitely supporting an American motovlogger, because you are definitely rocking my t-shirt, right? I did calculate the price on these so that I'm not profiting financially from these t-shirts. Literally, what it's priced at is to cover the cost of the design, the cost of printing the t-shirt, and finally the shipping cost. And that's it. Like, there's no icing on the cake in terms of what I'm doing. I'm not making these t-shirts to really profit in any way. I just kind of want to be able to provide you guys with something to kind of commemorate the year, and also just have an awesome looking t-shirt. Like, if I wasn't me and I wasn't, you know, and it wasn't me on the t-shirt, I would definitely be excited about that design. So I try to also, you know, create content and create merch that I myself find pretty rad. So yeah, you know, I was surprised last year, because I remember I ordered 48 t-shirts to have printed, and I really thought that would last me the entire year. But then what happened is those sold out by March, and I was really surprised by that. My original plan for those is I was just going to do one run and that's it. Like, they would never come back again. But I had enough people writing in and requesting and disappointed that they didn't get one. So at the end of the day, I decided to do a second run, which multiple sizes have sold out. I do have a couple left of the second run in select sizes, if that's one that you still want. But I was very surprised. I don't know if that's what I'm going to do for the 2020 drop. You know, I'm probably gonna order 48 of these once again, and I might actually stick to my guns on this one, which is, when these are sold out, they're sold out. I'm not gonna do a second run, but we'll see. If there's like the response already, I just posted the design this morning for the first time, and I've already had 10 people put in pre-orders. So if that traction continues, these things are going to sell out pretty quickly, and, you know, we'll see what happens. But right now, I'd like to not do a second run of these and keep them as a one-time thing if I could get away with that. So definitely, if you like the t-shirt design, jump on it, because I can't tell you when these are going to sell out. Last time they sold out in March. I don't know when these are going to sell out for the 2021 drop. So if you like it, get on it sooner than later. But yeah, man, that's really it. Every morning I wake up, I just see better versions of myself. My demons. What do my demons look like? They look like better versions of me. They're in better shape, they're stronger, they ride harder, they put in more miles, they make better content, and every morning when I open my eyes, they taunt me. And I can't close my eyes until I've done something to fight back. Whether that's putting in more miles than them, or whether that's getting up and working out harder before the sun rises, or whether that's just putting out the best motovlogging content I can. That's how I outride my demons. I wonder how you guys outride yours. But yeah, if you are interested and you want to set up an order, go ahead. Either shoot me an email at fxdlsbrooklyn@gmail.com, or just shoot me a DM on Instagram, and we will get you set up. Right now, they should be printed by the end of January, so I'm still taking pre-orders. So by all means, contact me if you want to get this set up, because again, I don't know when these are going to sell out, and I also don't know if I'm going to do a second drop of these, so jump on it if you are interested. Furthermore, I do have stickers and I do have Stay Low decals as well. If that's something that you're interested in, also contact me and we'll get that set up for you. But that's it. I am so stoked on this design that is based off of this iconic picture that my buddy Vongasphalt took of me. You know, it's been the collaboration of many different individuals to come up with a design like this that I'm so happy with. Major shout out to Donnie Conrad out in Ohio. You did it again, man. You crushed it. You very much drew up me outriding my demons. And that's it, man. You know, the year's not over. This whole situation's not over. I truly do believe that the hardest days are yet to come. But just remember, the darkest night has the brightest dawn. I don't know, is that a saying? I don't know, that should be a saying. But, listen, man, if you're going through a hard time right now, you're not alone. I'm with you. We're all having days where we have to challenge ourselves to do things past what we ever believed we could or had to. But I think if we can make it out of this thing, we're all going to come out harder, and we're all going to come out blasting by our demons, showing them that we are better and they got nothing on us. The journey continues. As always, stay safe out there. Listen to the bad brains. Positive mental attitude over everything. Outride your demons. Talk less, ride more. And on that, BK Low is out.